Hi. I thought I would update everyone on what's happening right now. So in my life, if you have been following me only on here, you're probably wondering where I've been, and I am pregnant. So Wes and my husband and I announced our pregnancy over Christmas, after Christmas, and we announced it on Instagram. Mostly Instagram. I announced it on my blog, so if you haven't followed me there, that's what's happening. So I thought I would officially do an update and just talk about the pregnancy so far. There's the first trimester was really tough for me, and I actually have some notes, so I just want to make sure that I'm gonna do everything properly. And just basically what I've been going through, with work. I call this my work, blogging and YouTubing, and I haven't really been present because of the pregnancy. So this pregnancy is a surprise. Wes and I had initially planned on having 2 babies, but this is a happy surprise. Wes and there's a really funny story behind all of this, and I want to include Wes on this, but he's working right now. So eventually tonight, later, I'll tell you the story. We'll tell you the funny part of the story together, because you will laugh at it. But right now, I am 16 weeks pregnant. Actually, I'm 17 weeks tomorrow. So, oh man, this is flying by. So 40 weeks is a full term. 37 weeks, you're safe to have the baby. I had Poppy at 38 weeks and Lux at 3 days before her due date. So at 39 weeks and however many days that is, 4 days. So Lux is 3.5 and Poppy is 2. So Poppy will be almost 3 by the time this baby comes, which is in June. So it is a really cute summer baby. I'm excited to have this baby in the summer because you don't sleep, obviously, with a newborn. So I'm really excited to just be up when it's light outside. And for some reason, I have visions of us being on a lake with this baby. I'm not sure why that came into my mind, but I just feel like that would be such a peaceful thing. And I have more about that, actually, because we're looking at cottages this summer, and I have another funny story about that, but I will wait for Wes to talk about that. But yeah, let me talk to you about my first trimester. So I am one of those really easy pregnancy women. So my pregnancies have been really easy. Lux, I didn't have almost any symptoms. I think I was just tired for her. I was so tired for Lux. I would fall asleep on my office floor because I was I just want a quick cat nap, and Wes came in once and he thought I was dead. So don't do that. But that's how tired I was. With Poppy, I was also tired. I was really achy with Poppy because the girls are only 18 months apart, so 17 months apart, yeah. So that's really close to have babies. Apparently, I think they recommend you to have a 2-year break between kids, and I understand why, because it's as much as you think you're done healing, your body isn't. That's my experience anyway. You plan your family however you want. I'm really happy for the close age gap. My sister and I are 15 months apart, and I'm really glad that we have that together, and that's why we wanted the girls together, is because we knew what the age gap would be like, and if we only wanted 2 kids, then we wanted them to be close together. And then so how I've been feeling. So I've been really tired with this one too, which was normal, which I expected. The fatigue has been really tiring, and I don't know if that's increased because I have 2 kids already, but yeah, it's been really hard. My skin broke out really badly. So you get through so many hormonal problems, and my skin has been the worst it's ever been. So that's another reason why I don't want to get in front of the cameras. My confidence level has been a little bit low. I haven't wanted to eat anything. I usually get nausea, just little bouts of it. So I'm oh, I feel sick for a little bit. I never ever throw up. But this time, I felt sick for days, just a couple days. I've never thrown up, but I've definitely felt more sick. So all of my symptoms that I've had before have kind of felt heightened. And I don't know if that's because I'm busier before, but the nausea definitely has increased. The only thing I could eat were pickles and Skittles, which are not good for you. So I would either pig out and eat only carbs. I would crave Kraft Dinner, pickles, Skittles, sour Skittles specifically. And pierogies, so, and pasta. Wes and I don't ever eat pasta, so it was a really weird thing for me to crave. So I would love to hear everyone else's cravings and symptoms too, because I actually feel I have had it lucky. The only thing that's been tough is the past month. So beginning of December, I was really good. attitude wise, I was like, okay, gotta get it work done. Like if you're in the blog world or if you're on social media and you see how much work bloggers and YouTubers do like before Christmas, it's a lot because we want to get out like our gift guides and we just have lots to do. And I did really well, and then I was just like, can't. Like I had no like energy, I had no drive, and I just did not feel like myself, and it was really hard. And I was really emotional. Even talking about it now, I'm getting a little emotional. I hate crying. I hate crying. So getting emotional is really hard for me to do, to like admit and have be on camera. But I'm feeling a lot better now. I think it's a lot of hormone related stuff because like, again, I haven't really been emotional before, but like things like a commercial about kittens would like make me cry, or just talking about how I just don't feel like myself. And I didn't know how normal that was until I was watching Lily Pebbles. So she's a UK vlogger. I'll have her linked below. But she was talking about, this is her first pregnancy, and she was talking about how she doesn't feel like herself. And this is the first time that I've felt that way, and this is my third kid. So it's so interesting how different pregnancies can like yield different results and different symptoms. So we are gonna find out the sex of the baby. I don't know if this means that I'm having a boy, if this is such a different one, or if this is just tired mom syndrome and everything is just escalated. And because I'm older, you know, I feel like the symptoms could be worse too. Like I was really bummed actually when we got pregnant because I was in like the worst shape. This is like at Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is in October in Canada. So I was like, okay, I need to get back in shape, you know, like in the summer we like pig out and have like a couple of more beers than we should and have way too many M&Ms, and then you're like, okay, like September comes around and everyone goes back into a schedule and you're like ready to like get going. And and I got pregnant. I'm like, okay, you can't lose weight when you're pregnant. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is what I'm going into the pregnancy with. So I didn't feel like I had a good start. But here we are 17 weeks later, and this is how I feel. Let's see. Another thing that hit me hard when we were having this kid is just like everything, when we found out we were pregnant, is like everything that we had to do. So Poppy hadn't been sleeping well. She's my 2-year-old for about 4 months since the summer. So she'd be waking up at 2 or 4, and at first she was getting up for a couple hours, and then eventually I got her back to bed like pretty quickly. But as soon as I got pregnant, I was like, this cannot happen. I just want to sleep. So we hired a sleep trainer, and that worked like miracles. And so I feel like, I don't know if it's our generation or just the fact that we can Google everything, but I feel like online there's so many excuses for bad sleeping. And so that's what I was doing for her. Like I was like, okay, she's going through a phase, or she's going through a leap, or she's going through something, let's just wait it out. But it was just like bad habits. So, and that it turned into worse habits. And so we just had to stop it. And so we're definitely going to sleep train this baby earlier because I just want to sleep. Like I can't not sleep with 3 kids and try to do my own thing, which is this blog and my vlog and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm determined to be organized with this one. And so we just like did the Marie Kondo thing where we cleared out a bunch of our stuff. And so I just like cleared up the toys, and now we're just making plans and in planning mode. And like another thing that I was thinking about, like Poppy sleeping, and then when we found out we were pregnant, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much that needs to happen. Like Poppy needs to get potty trained, and I thought we were gonna be done with diapers, and then Lux has to go to school, and we have we just had so much stuff, and then we have to like move rooms and stuff. We don't have to move houses, we don't have to move cars, but just like we just didn't plan for it. So that's why everything was just really unexpected and thrown up in the air. But it's all manageable. I just have to wrap my head around it. I'm actually going to a counselor to talk about everything, especially because I was going through such a tough time emotionally. I feel so much better today. I think today is like the first time where I was like, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna feel better about myself, I'm going to get some work done, and I've had energy. I've been so tired. So like hormonally, this baby has just knocked me out, and I hope that this is the beginning of the second trimester, like the good parts of the second trimester. Second trimester is supposed to start in at 12 weeks. But yeah, this has been really crazy. I was like hoping to feel a lot better by second trimester, and I haven't. Actually, one other big thing that I've been having a problem with is headaches. So I have headaches almost probably every other day. I had 2 headaches in a row, 2 days in a row, and it's just so debilitating. And so that's been really hard and to get anything done around the house. But I've been feeling good, and I've been trying to take advantage of feeling good because I'm not really sure where that's at these days when it comes to this pregnancy, because it seems very unpredictable how I'm going to be feeling. So hopefully I've turned a corner, and hopefully you'll see more of me on here regularly, because I was posting 2 times a week, and then I just posted to 1 during Christmas, which I think is understandable. Some people really like go for it and they do Vlogmas and vlog every day, and I have no idea. I can't do that with children, definitely. And I think that would be hard on my family if I did, and hard on me. I'd be so exhausted from editing everything. But yeah, I just took a break from Christmas, and then I just haven't been able to get back into it because I've just been feeling like garbage. So I'm sorry for not showing up here. I'm trying my best. A couple people have reached out and asked me if I was okay. I know that they've missed my video, so thank you so much for saying that, because that helped me get going again. And yeah, it's just nice to have feedback. So if you guys can say hi, that's like really helpful too. And then I know that you're there. Yeah, and yeah, I think the emotions have been the hardest part. And for me, I'm going to see a counselor because one of the things that I can't get over are my emotions. And emotions are real and emotions are there and we should all feel them. But one thing that happens is it just kind of takes over my day. So if I have a really bad morning with the girls, or if I have a really bad mood, I know I need to move on and say, okay, that happened. Let's move forward. You can hear Poppy right now. My sister's with her. So they're having a moment right now. But I need to be able to move past those hard parts, and I haven't been able to. So hopefully a counselor can help me. And it's like, it's kid related and then it's not kid related. Like sometimes something bad happens and I just can't get over it. And I just don't want that to ruin my day anymore. So I'm going to go talk to someone about that. And hopefully I can get some help that way. Okay. So that's about all I wanted to say about my first trimester. I'll call this like my first trimester pregnancy announcement. And I have uploaded a video at the same time as this, which has like shown you like basically a week of outfits that I've done over the holidays, and some of it was pre-announcement and some of it was post-announcement. So some of it is like hiding the baby bump, and then some of it is after, just in case you're like me and you just want to hold on to your baby announcement for as long as possible. Hopefully those outfits can help you, but otherwise I'm going to show you right now the favorite things that I've been wearing, and they're all from the video except for what I'm wearing right now. So I'm just going to show them to you right now, and then later on I'm going to sit down with Wes and we'll tell you the funny story and the lake thing that I was talking about. So let me show you. Alright, so right now what I've been loving wearing, oh my gosh, my pants, I need new pants. These ones are not maternity, and so they're just like jeggings, and they're over like a couple sizes too big for me, that I got from the thrift store because I didn't want to buy anything, but I definitely need them because the waistband just rolled over. But this is my Suzanne Gaspard sweater, and I've been really into just wearing really comfy things. And then this is my Majuri necklaces. So this is like a locket, and then this is a one with like 2 little stars on it. So cute. I'll see if I can get a close-up of that. But just yeah, really comfy slippers. So and then I'll show you what, sorry, my camera is like massive. But this is the one that I use for vlogging. So yeah, really comfy. Love this sweater so much. They still have it in this color, which is the nude, and then they still have it in a crew color. So if you can get your hands on this, I think this is a great buy. It's also a cardigan. I can't really show you. There's buttons in the back, so you can wear it either way. I love that so much about Suzanne. They have so much stuff that is reversible, which is one of the sweaters I'm about to show you. This is the sweater I was talking about. This is the Cassiope, and this was just in the archive sale, so hopefully you grabbed it. And this was in my video too, so you can see. I'll link it right here, above here, to that video, so you can see what this looks like on. But you can wear this with the V and the cardigan buttons in the front, and with the flowers on the front. So I think this is just beautiful. I'm really sad that Suzanne didn't like repeat this one. I think this is beautiful, that they should have. Another favorite thing is my Doan primrose dress. So this dress I got late. Like, this is something that they restocked last minute, and so I finally got my hands on it, and I'm so happy. This is the Fabe color, and it is so comfortable and so dreamy, and I wore it over Christmas Day, and I had to like spot clean. You just saw that I had to take some chocolate off of that, but I had to spot clean it, and then I just tried to go it, and it was completely fine because my children were all over the place with me with chocolate, so I'm going to tie to go that, and it should come out easily. But then I also have this Doen dress. This is called the Georgia. So this is another one of my favorites. I found this one secondhand. I got it online. They have 2 generations of this. I talked more about this in the video, but this is the old generation of it, and it's the thinner version, and I love it so much. I actually just got an email from Doen. I asked them if they were continuing this in another color, and they said no, but they're doing the top version, which is the Albertine, in a couple other colors and some floral. So if you like this style, it's coming back in the top for spring, which is this month, January, and they're also doing their spring too mid-March. So look out for that. And then this is my Cos sweater dress. I think this is so flattering, and this is like the greatest work outfit for you if you have a baby bump. This is so comfortable. So and I think it's chic, so you'll have to see it on. It looks kind of like massive and weird right now. But on you will see that it is really cute. So yeah, look out for that video. I'll put that in the notes below, and yeah, I will talk to you with Wes next. Hey, I have Wes here. I feel like I'm interviewing him. So did you want to tell the funny part of the story, or should I?
You can.
Okay. So the funny part of the story, like how we got pregnant, is that we got
Do you know what happened? I hope so.
We got pregnant a month before Wes's vasectomy. So that's the funny part of our story. You can laugh. We're not like horrified by it or anything, but it's like, it's a really funny thing. So of course that happens. I think everyone has like a vasectomy story.
We've been telling our friends, and almost like half of them are like, oh yeah, that happened to us too.
Yeah. So yeah, and the amount of people, because I announced this on Instagram, the amount of people who told me that they've had like an oops baby has been a lot. So I feel like it's half the kids out there, and it's like all married couples too. So it's just poor planning, but oh well, it's all lovely children. So and the other thing we were talking about is the cottage. So Wes and I were initially planning to look for a cottage starting this summer, and we were wondering if we should put it on hold because of the baby. Like, the baby's due in June. Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna search in the spring, and then once the baby comes, then we'll just, if we don't find anything, then we'll just like put it off until the next year.
If something good comes up, we'll get it. If not, we'll wait till next year.
So what's happened is our family friend's wife, like family, is selling their cottage. So it's like friends of a friend, and they've invited us to actually come and stay at it. So we're gonna do that next weekend, and yeah, just see how it is. It looks beautiful. It's probably one of the best cottages we've looked at.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it looks, and like there's so many good things to it. So we'll see how much we can show you, because it's their property, it's not ours.
Yeah, not unless we buy it.
Not unless we buy it, but we're really excited about it, and it looks awesome. So, and that could be just a whole other vlog, is looking for cottages. So that's why I said that. And like I said, I have visions of having this baby by the lake. So even if we don't buy a cottage this summer, like we do plan to spend all of our time by a lake swimming and stuff. So that is what we hope to have. And we just wanted to, like, dear future baby, I just wanted to have a message for the future baby, is that just because you weren't planned doesn't mean we don't love you any less. Like, in case you see this, you're probably going to be the favorite anyway, because that's the youngest is always the favorite. Jenna, my sister,
favorite,
the youngest is always the favorite. So we love you very much. We love you as much as Poppy and Lex, and we can't wait to meet you. Is there anything you want to say?
I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear...
Smash that like, subscribe button.
And I would love to hear any funny
Join the
stories
Bell
you
Squad.
have. Oh gosh. I would love to hear any funny stories you have, or any advice you have if you're like a mom of a lot of kids. Like, I need your help. So we'll talk to you next time.